Well, looky here. You are listening to someone who is bold, authentic, diverse, unpredictable. Baby, I am unapologetically Ramon, and you have entered my zone, the QB zone, baby. Hello, somebody.
Rock Legion.
So it's been a minute since we've been down to the QB zone, and we are back. And I'm very excited for tonight because tonight our episode is called Days of Our Lives. Why is it called Days of Our Lives? Because I got one of my crazy ass friends who she has been through a whirlwind of life, but she has learned a lot, she has laughed a lot, and she has truly had a very, very good time. She's not a stranger to the QB zone. She's been down here a few times. We cut up with her last season. And so I want to welcome down to the QB zone, Miss Zandra Russ. What's going on, girl?
Hey, friend, how you doing?
Listen, I'm hanging in there. And we also have a special guest that we will hear from tonight. Her name is Miss Shangri-La.
Hey, y'all.
So, I want to go ahead and just start off real.
You want to jump. You want to throw me to the wolves. That's okay. Let's go.
It's head foot in. Then we're gonna jump. You're gonna jump. Head in first.
Let's go. I know where you want to start. We're not gonna be. I ask one favor. No names.
Okay, that's fine.
That's it.
We got our spirits because she loves red and she loves Kappa. I want my Kappa roll just for her, y'all. But we're gonna get into that story a little later. How much she loves this organization. So
look at my eye. Roller.
So we're gonna start with a drinking game.
All right. Do I need to get shots? What I need to do?
Well, if you want to do shots or you want to take sips of that, but you might need a few shots.
The frozen ones are in the freezer. Shangri-La. You know what? Yeah. Okay, we getting shots together. Hold on. What's the drinking game? Tell us what's going on.
Well, I love a good never have I ever.
Oh Lord.
Wait, what was that?
He said never have I ever. Ooh. And the thing is, I know Marquise, he's finna be patty with it. So never have I ever, it's gonna be some crap that I done did before.
That's gonna be a little interesting. I threw some little interesting stuff that I'm curious to hear.
Ooh, fix it, Lamb of God. I want that
one. Not Lamb of God.
Fix it, Lamb of God. That one open right there. You wanna do that or you gonna do Jameson?
And while they getting their shots together, we're gonna do a little housekeeping. Y'all see I have I guess it's my right, y'all left. We do have my books here. We have my first one, District 69, the Crimson Edition.
One of my favorites.
Appreciate it. District 69, the color.
I like the Greek one. That's my favorite. That's the one I'm in.
Yep. District 69, the Greek Chronicles is my third one, which our guest is in that one. We have my fourth book, which was my first poetry book. We have A Poetic Exhale. And we have my most recent book that came out the first of this month, actually. Or was it last month? Lord, I can't remember. I've been through so much.
I don't have that one. I got to buy that one.
Yes, that one is called Ice Book, Rebound and Recover.
It's on Amazon, right? Marquisha has getting so long.
I know. Isn't it crazy? It's been 5 years already. So this is Ice Book, Rebound and Recover.
Yeah, that's the only one I don't have.
Oh, okay. Yes. And like you said, it is on Amazon, Kindle, and iBooks, or you can go straight to my website, RamonMarquisOfficial.com. That's RaneMarquisOfficial.com. So now that we got housekeeping out the way.
We got our drinks and our shots together. We ready.
Demita and Shangri-La ready?
Ready. I'm still mad. He talking about my girl. He get on my nerve, and he only called me that because of Janet Jackson. I swear to God.
Oh, you heard how she was it you that told me she coming on tour next year?
Yes, I told you. Anytime I see anything about Janet, I make sure you know about it first.
Listen, I'm ready. I'm be good and ready.
She come down there.
I I don't know where in Florida, but I just know she's coming on tour next year.
All right. Anywhere in Florida, you let me know. QB, I go see Janet Jackson.
Praise
Okay?
God. So, never have I ever told someone I loved them when I did it.
You never told nobody that?
No.
Damn.
Praise God.
No.
I'm trash. He know that. That's why he did it.
Never have I emotionally cheated on a partner. Well, we all drinking for that one.
We all.
Never have I dated 2+ people at the same time.
I ain't never did that. I'm not a cheater. I don't do that.
I am.
I ain't never slept with but never dated. Now. Right. Have you ever slept with 2+ people at the same time?
Nah, I ain't never did that. I ain't never did that.
Oh, you don't know what you're missing. Okay. Never have I ever thought the person I was dating wasn't attractive.
Oh, sure, my shot. Nah, I ain't gonna take my shot.
What made you willing to date a person that you did not find attractive?
Because she like ugly dudes.
You so bad. Be quiet.
His personality.
Okay.
So he's real cool, funny, but
she like him ugly.
He can roll me.
Okay.
How
long did it last?
10 years.
You said 10?
10 years and a baby.
10 years and a baby.
Praise God. Okay, that's good. Let's see. Which one we have next? Never have I ever felt ashamed of my partner.
You should, because he is a trip.
Now,
is his frat brother. I was so ashamed.
Oh, I know which one you. Wait, you both of them or my favorite?
No, that's your favorite.
Oh, that one. Okay.
We're gonna call one fave and non-fave. That's what we're gonna call them.
Correct. Okay. Never have I ever dated someone for their money or looks.
We already know I didn't date nobody for their looks.
We know you ain't dating nobody for their looks. Everybody you date is ugly.
Have you ever slept with somebody because of their money?
I ain't it. Oh my keys!
Listen,
let me clutch my pearls.
Listen, when you an undergrad, you got bills and books to buy.
You know what?
Listen, I had books to buy.
I'm mad at you. I ain't even mad.
Them shits got too expensive.
I ain't mad at you, baby. When I tell you, you ain't wrong for what you did. You got to do what you got to do.
Hello, somebody.
You got to get.
Listen, I didn't have trips paid for no reason. Listen, never have I ever dated someone just to make someone else jealous.
I don't think I really cared about it. I don't care about nobody being jealous. You know, that ain't nothing I am. Put that on something.
Okay.
Put it on the board. I'm here.
Have you drunk?
No.
Oh,
No. I said I'm here.
Okay, good. Never have I ever.
I'm still here. Hi.
She's so silly.
I just had to make me another drink.
Never have I ever dated a coworker.
No, I don't play on the clock.
I can't play on the clock.
Wait, nope, I lied. Hold on.
She said I can't play on the clock.
Hold on, wait a minute, because your unfavorite frat brother was a coworker at one point in time.
That is true. Never have I ever slept with a coworker.
Oh shit, bitch.
I'll sleep with you, but I can't date you.
Well, you know, me and your unfavorite frat brother was.
You know. Yeah. Never have I ever had a one-night stand.
Everybody better drink. If y'all watching, y'all better be taking this drinking game too.
I ain't got nothing left in my cup. All I got is my shot.
Well, damn. Yeah,
my cup was already almost empty.
Why you setting no pink? You could have drunk.
I don't know.
Oh, I did suck on the other day. At least it was in Orlando.
Oh, okay.
Never have I ever hated my partner's parents.
Friend.
You and Shangri-La drinking?
Shangri-La, I got to drink. I ain't never.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Pause the game for a second. I got this a little hot. Got to add a little ice.
Let me see something real quick.
Hold on. We got to re-up. Look, she going to the drink machine.
Y'all are too funny.
Quick, all we need is a little button press right here. Hold on. Give us a second to re-up because you playing for keeps.
This is what I love. Get your drink cup empty already. Girl, you so silly.
I need ice. Put ice. Shangri-La. Shackle. Oh, what's the box? I apologize. Damn. She was. That's what you like ugly dude.
Oh.
And I do.
You like ugly dudes,
Other hoes love them too when I get them. Funny how that works.
Oh yeah, we good. No, okay. Just kidding.
Nigga be real ugly till they get on my arm.
Child. All right. We reloaded. We ready.
Okay. So the partner's parents that she disliked. What was that? What was it like being in a relationship like that?
Well, he didn't like him either, so.
Oh well, hell, that wasn't too bad then.
No, it didn't make it. No, never mind. Like I never knew them until he introduced me to him a few years later, and then they became cool, and then they fell out again. So it didn't make me never mind.
Hello.
I didn't really hate her until I had my child, and she did some little petty stuff, like trying to be funny towards him. So that's when we kind of fell out.
Has that relationship improved any?
As of this weekend, a slight bit.
Okay.
This is my first time in 3 years now seeing him this weekend. So
wow.
Like
I feel okay. Never have I ever had sex. Well, this kind of goes with the other one, so I ain't gotta ask that one. Have you had sex with a stranger? Not this, it could have been. Cause one night stand could be somebody you know. Have you ever had sex with a stranger? You just met them. Probably barely know their name.
I knew everybody's name.
There's a few names I don't remember. I don't even think I asked some of them.
Nah, you ain't say that part. I may not remember, but I knew them at the time.
Yeah, somebody I didn't even know them at the time. I might have just knew the initial.
Baby, you know them FAMU days.
I like the one where you used to always say, I want to trace his face.
What? I wanted to trace his face so bad.
And I was like, what? I had never heard anybody say that. Trace somebody's face.
Oh my God, I want to trace his face.
But did you?
I did. He let me trace his face. Jamal don't let me trace his face.
Never have I ever lied about someone's performance in bed. So I never lied, but I will make up a lie so it could end and I can go home. Or you got to go.
That's the same thing.
I never lied and said it was good though.
But no, you didn't say that. That's not what the question was. The question said lie. You didn't say if it was lie, say it was good. You said lie, period.
Okay, so yeah, I got to drink. Okay.
There you go. Oh my God. Oh yes. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Never have I ever slept with someone 20 years or more older than me.
I did that one. No, he's 11 years, so I'm good. Marquise, you little Catalina.
I was a hoe in my teens and 20s.
Listen, Granny better have some coin. Granny better have some coin.
They definitely lived on the beach side.
Hey. Okay. Oh, they had coin.
And turned me the fuck out at 15.
Oh Lord.
I lied about being 18. Here's the crazy part. So I lied about being 18. And I went to their residence. This is back in Brevard. So, like I said, they live on the beach side. Came and picked me up in a BMW. Of course, not from in front of Of course, not in front of Amanda's house. I walked to the
Because she
library.
wouldn't have had it.
Right. I walked to the library. They picked me up
Oh,
in the
see,
library.
that's why Amanda should have beat your ass right then and there. The moment you walked out the door, bring that ass here, boy.
Listen, and I probably told her I'm going to do some homework. I'm going to rent some, go get some,
So you
because she,
to Amanda.
I'm, she kept my head in the books. So I'm pretty
You
sure,
already know this.
yeah. So I'm pretty sure I told her that I'm going to go check out some books. And so, of course, when I came back home, I came back with books. So she thought I was literally in the library. But after we had did it the first time, this wasn't my first time, but the first time with them, now they want to ask me about my age for real. It's a little too late for that.
It's a little too late now.
So I had no reason to lie.
Shirley, I said my name is Barbara. She got to meet me outside.
So I was honest about my age then. Did it again, and then they took me home.
Tell Shirley, I said my name is Barbara. She got to meet me out the door.
I became a freak because of that person. Because there were things that I still didn't know about my body at 15 and 16.
That is true. You don't know nothing about
they're in their like them in their 40s was like, oh wow. Yeah, taught me all kind of shit. I ain't never been a freak ever since.
But nasty.
And I kept dealing with them up until I went to college. So for the next 2 years, on and off, just dealing with them. Yeah. And then I came up from college and thought I was too good and didn't need them no more.
Well, I mean, you grew up. So when you grow up, you grow out of things. So it happens.
Now, here's our last one. Never have I ever lied about being single because I wasn't interested in someone who wanted me.
Well, what a shot. Let's finish it off strong, baby.
So you've never lied about being in a relationship, Zandra, huh? So you just flat out told them I don't want to be bothered, leave me alone?
Yep. And if I'm in a relationship, if you can't accept that, then it is what it is.
So I think before we get started and talking about Days of Our Lives with Zandra Russ, we need to talk about how our friendship started.
All right. Picture it. Tallahassee. 2004.
The summer, yep.
The summer. My current best friend, Nicole, was it homecoming?
Crab oil.
Brings this random person to my house.
In phase 3.
Asks me, can I make something to eat for him or whatever? I said, okay, no problem. She brings this random person in my house and I said, hey, being the country Southern girl I am, that I was raised to be.
Right.
Hey, how you doing? Hello. Greetings, salutations. And we was fine. Give me a second. Get that right there.
What girl?
That right there. Yeah. I had this right here on my bed.
Oh my gosh, she still got it.
And I do. I had this on my bed. My best friend told him that this is like my comfort.
And this is like what, day 2? This is like what, second to third day I was there?
Yes. She's like, why? He was like, why you got this stuffed animal on your bed? Because this is my comfort. And he didn't understand what that meant. So I was like, don't throw it off my bed. You can sit on my bed, that's fine. But, make sure you just move my dog to the side.
And she was like it was a real dog or like it was jury. It was a one-eyed dog that needed to be thrown away.
This is my comfort.
She took me out dog last
Yes. Month. This is my comfort. You don't understand. Like, if you look at this dog, it has plenty of tears in this dog.
Listen, I get it now, but at that time I thought you was bad shit crazy.
Right. You didn't understand. And I get that. This dog has plenty of tears, plenty of laughter,
and
everything, everything. This dog got it all. You know what I'm saying?
Hello.
So I told him not to throw my dog on the floor because my dog does not belong on the floor.
Right.
Marquise decides that he wants to throw my dog on the floor.
Right on the floor. Imagine it was fun to mix company because we had people that came over to eat your food.
Yes, they did. And I took my knife out the drawer and told him, you throw my dog on the floor again, I'm gonna stab you with this here knife.
No, but you missed the part. Heifer, you came lunging at me with the knife.
Because you threw my dog on the floor, Marquise.
And what was so funny was as soon as the dog, mind you, you was in the kitchen finishing up cooking. So your ass should have been preoccupied. As soon as that dog hit the floor, you came lunging with a whole goddamn, look like a butcher knife.
Was tingling. My spidey senses was tingling that my dog was on the floor. Okay, and I had a problem with it.
And
this dog has what I've been through. This dog has been through. You hear me?
Listen, and we've been good friends ever since. Because it's crazy heifer.
And I dare anybody to try him.
Yeah,
you try him like he tried my dog.
You will.
You can fight today, tomorrow, or any day, because you can catch these hands on any occasion.
As soon as I tell you, motherfucker done pissed me off.
And I'm ready to drive down to Miami.
Didn't I have to have it in the bathroom because you already can't do womb checks? That was funny. That was funny.
No, we had to rush you up to the cold room.
Yeah, because you weren't supposed to have us men folk in there like that.
Because I was downstairs, so we had to rush you upstairs to Brandon room. Because Brandon,
true. Yeah.
We had to rush you up to Brandon room.
Yeah.
Because I was downstairs, and then once his room got done being checked, then you come back. Once my room got done being checked, then you came back downstairs.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I thought that was so weird because, I went to, going to FIU was a PWI. We had co-ed. Like, you could live next door to a female. So this was so weird to me. I'm like, what?
But I mean, you got to think about it. I live next door to a male.
Right. But we didn't have those types of...
My whole dorm room was female.
Right.
You wasn't playing that. And I don't think they still not playing that.
Nope, they sure not.
But it's okay because, that prevented a lot of things.
So we started off our friendship with that crazy story. And I feel like we have had many of them throughout the years. And I must tell the reason why she loves this robe. So the reason why I wore this Kappa robe is because this is her favorite organization, right?
And it ain't. So, hold on. To be clear, my favorite organization is Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. I love me an Alpha man because they said, a scholar making dollars. It just does something to my spiritual soul. Let's just go ahead and be clear. Okay. All right. Now you go ahead and finish.
But you have more of the red, white, and blue in your life.
Lies.
You don't have more of the red, white, and blue in your life?
Both of them don't. Neither one of them count. Both of them is trash.
So, picture it. It was spring 2005. It was March. And I'm working behind the front desk in housing.
Gotta hear this.
This was the middle of the day. Me and Zandra and her friend Nicole, which we were all friends at the time, we used to all talk a lot. And so
all day.
Nicole calls me and says, she might have asked me what I was doing, what the hell I was doing, but she went right into the conversation. No pleasantries. She went right to it.
Listen, my bestie doesn't skip around the beat.
Why the fuck you ain't tell me about your probate show? Now, mind you, let me give y'all a little context. I had crossed and pledged. And so I'm thinking, how the fuck she know? Because I didn't tell nobody yet. Like, I literally hadn't even had...
Let me jump in for a minute. Now, mind you, me and my best friend was sitting here thinking, okay, so like I'm literally buying blue and white stuff because this is what we were told. This is what I was told. I don't think you told me. I think she told me.
I gave her the impression that was the organization.
Right. So I'm literally buying and he could tell you I'm a very crafty person.
Very.
So like I create stuff. So like I'm like, all right, I'm buying this stuff so I can I'm putting baskets and stuff together, and I am buying blue and white stuff because that's what I was told to buy. Okay.
And with you having brothers in the organization, you had a special attachment already. So, and I'm like, what do you mean? Why I didn't tell you about my probate show? Now, Facebook and stuff had really came out at this time. Mm-hmm. Facebook was really starting off. So she had seen probably a post or whatever about the series that just came out. Because I had her. Yeah.
I had called her and was like, "Did you see this?" She was like, "Why he ain't call us?" I'm like, maybe he was. I was like, maybe he wasn't on this line.
Because
maybe he had
y'all
dropped.
would
I
have
don't
came
know.
down for the show.
I was like, I don't know. Maybe he had dropped. We didn't know.
Right.
So that's when she called you. All right, now go ahead.
So she called me, and I was like, well, I didn't have a probate show last night, and she was like, what do you mean? Like, you was online for Sigma. I paused because number one, I'm at work, so I need to make sure, and there was no ears around me because of course, no one knew or whatever. And then I knew that the conversation was not going to go necessarily, in a good direction because I did falsely give her the impression I was doing this other organization.
Because mind you, me and my best friend have no filters.
Right. So I said, well, I'm going to probate, but it's not that organization. So then she was like, well, what the fuck organization is it? So I paused again. I said, well, I kind of pledged Kappa Alpha Psi. Oh, I just said Kappa. I kind of pledged Kappa. She paused. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe she got bad signal. Maybe she's trying to get her thoughts together.
But my best friend trying to process the lie you had.
Because she finna, I'm just thinking, all kind of stuff. Next thing I know, I hear Zandra's voice. She immediately called Zandra. Mind you, I think you was either at the daycare or just left the daycare.
I was at work with the baby. I was at work with the babies. I had to step outside. Beth Nicole called me and was like, Zandra. And I was like, did you call him and figure out what was going on? She was like, yeah.
Him on the phone.
Him on the phone. I said, well, okay. So I answered the phone and I was like, hello. I was like, Marquise, why you ain't tell us? Like, because we had plans on coming down there and everything. Like, because that's, how I am. Right. I'm a type of friend, I'm supportive. I'm there. Absolutely. When I call you a friend, I legit mean that as a friend. You're not just a friend to me, you're family. So therefore, when he said he was doing this, like I had plans to take off work, to come down there, like, what's up?
Right.
I'm like, so why you ain't tell us? Nicole said, shh. Nicole said, shh, let him talk. So I was like, what's up? Like, no, I don't want to let him talk. Like, I was in my feelings because, like, my friend didn't tell me about his accomplishment and didn't let me revel in his accomplishment for him because I am proud for him. This isn't my moment. This is his moment.
Right.
And he didn't give me that opportunity to participate in his moment. So I was in my feelings.
Right.
Nicole kept saying, shut the fuck up and let him talk. So when she said that, I was like, all right. And then Marquise says,
I pledge Kappa.
Bitch, I hung the phone the fuck up. Slap the fuck up. Didn't talk to this bitch for 3 months.
She sure did. Mama hung her that phone and then I talked to me for 3 months. What I tell you, I'm like, this heifer really is mad. She was really mad about this Kappa shit. And of course, once I found out in a later context, and that has
let me go ahead and give my backstory.
Well, I'll not in too much detail into the business, but she had.
Okay. I mean, I've been to therapy, so I'm good with it. I'm okay. It may help somebody else,
So you had relations with a Kappa.
No, I did not have relations with a Kappa. No. The Kappa damn near raped me. Well, hold on. I shouldn't say that on this type of platform.
You call it what you want to call it. I was just trying to be nice.
No, before I went to Florida Agriculture and Mechanical University, the illustrious university that it is, my uncle advised me not to go to the Kappa house because of things that go down in the Kappa house.
Right.
So my uncle played a big part in my life. So when he told me not to do that, I said, okay, bet. I'm not going.
Right.
A friend of mine wanted to go to the Kappa house for a party. I said, no, I don't think that's a good idea. She said, let's go. I said, okay, let's go. We went. She went inside. I did not. Stayed outside, talking to a couple of friends. You know, I hear, had a cup in my hand.
Let me just say, I'm in the organization. I ain't never been in that house, but go ahead.
So you gonna throw me up on the bus like that?
No, I'm just saying, like, I've heard my own separate type of stories. I wasn't going in there.
Right, you know. So time keep passing by, and I'm like, I'm ready to go. It's getting a little tiring. I'm ready to go. Then I hear her scream. So again, like I stated previously, when I consider you a friend, I was always taught we come together, we leave together.
Absolutely.
Especially as females.
Yeah.
You come together, you leave together. Unless we already previously know ahead of time, like, hey, if such and such say I'm going to his house tonight, then that's so. But we already pre-established that. But if we didn't pre-establish that, we leave together, we came together, we leave together, they can come pick you up from where we gathered.
Amen.
So when she screamed, I heard her and my mind immediately went into save a hope. That was not nice, but that's how I went into, you know. So I had an inner conflict with like, my uncle told me not to go in this house, but my friend is screaming in this house. Should I go in there and risk it, or should I wait? Because it may just be jokes or whatever. I risked it because that's my friend. Again, come together, be together. Went in there, saw her in the situation that she was in that was not a favorable situation.
Right.
So I was like, hey, come on, I'm ready to leave. Let's go. You have my keys at your dorm, and I can't get in mine without my keys from your room.
Right.
So let's go. So that was my way of kind of like getting her out.
Right.
So as soon as she was able to get out, she ran. And as I was trying to get behind her, I got grabbed by this particular capper. And he was like, oh, I've been looking at you on the set for a minute. And I'm like, okay, great, thanks. Appreciate it. Love the flattery. It's been nice. But I gotta go.
Right.
He would not let me go. The other Kappa blocked my way behind me because his brother wanted me.
Correct.
So therefore, with that being said, I was what he wanted, so therefore he was going to have me. And at that particular moment, I still had my V card, and I was not going to give it up that way.
Right.
Because grandma said that's not the way you do that.
Correct.
You know, because that's what Lily B said.
Right.
So I fought tooth and nail, bit, fight, scream, everything. It ripped my shirt, ripped my pants, did all of that. I'm about to cry, but I'm okay.
Wait, so this bitch left you?
She left me. I
would have fought her after.
Mind you, you came in there for her.
I did. I did. That's another story. I'll beat her ass later. But I fought tooth and nail because that's not the way I wanted to lose my virginity.
Right.
So that was the beginning of my hatred towards that organization. Yeah. And when you told me that, in my mind, I thought, oh, he's gonna be a rapist. Granted, I know that's not who you are.
No, I understand. Yeah.
But at that particular moment, it was still fresh in my mind. It had only been like maybe a year or so since that happened.
It hadn't been that long, yeah.
You know, so in my mind, all Kappas were rapists. That's just how my mindset was. Now that I'm older, it's not that way anymore. Right. But still, at that particular moment, I was like, why would he do that?
Right. And let me just say that and for those that are listening, let me just say that I and the Kappas I hang around do not condone that behavior. Let me say
right. And I mean, a lot of them, and I'm not even taking that from the Alpha Z chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha.
It was those individuals.
Right, the Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity incorporated, because it was just those particular individuals. Because even when I tried to get away, the two friends that I had, you know, were trying. Good night, bud. Love you. You turn your TV off and put your remote up. Huh?
It's on my career.
Okay, love you. It's bedtime. Sorry.
It's okay.
But even the few friends that I knew, when they saw me running out, they, you know, would come. They came to me, to my dorm, because they knew where I lived. They was like, "Are you okay? What's going on?" And at that particular moment, I didn't want to talk to anybody. I didn't want to see anybody. I just wanted to. I want to separate myself from that whole situation at that particular moment.
Right.
You know, so when you came to me and told me that, I had already pushed it to the back of my mind.
Right.
And at that particular moment, there was no Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. You know, it was no Divine 9, it was a Divine 8, you know, in my mind.
And mind you, at that time, I did not know the story.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. I should not. And as I went through therapy, I learned that I shouldn't have taken that out on you.
But you know what? That didn't bother me, because when you go through trauma, because I've been through trauma as well, you have to share it when you're ready. So when you finally told me years and years and years later, I didn't think anything negative about it, because I understood how trauma worked. Yeah. Because at that time when you shared that with me, I'd had my own trauma that I hadn't shared.
Right. And I was like, you know, and now I genuinely, as a friend, should apologize to you for that, because I took my trauma out on you, and it's not your fault, because you didn't do anything to me. You would never do anything like that to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I, as an adult, as a grown woman, I can admit when I was wrong, and I was wrong for taking that out on you. I'm sorry, Marquise. I love
you. Listen, we've come so far since then. That's so funny to me, though, because.
But I don't think I've ever apologized to you for that, and I want to honestly apologize to you for that.
No, I appreciate it. No, I appreciate it.
I don't think I ever had. So, baby, when I tell you, Marquise would call my phone, and I would
silence, crickets. Yep, sure did.
You see, look at my face.
So years go by, and you have your life experiences, and you are back in Tampa.
Mm-hmm. And I meet Ragged Ass.
And you meet a man of Kappa Alpha Psi. And you are in a...
Mind you, I didn't know he was Kappa Alpha Psi until after we started talking.
Okay. Y'all ended up in a full-fledged relationship that I
was in therapy at the particular moment.
Ain't that crazy?
That's his favorite child.
It is. That's still today my favorite of your memories.
I don't like him for nothing inside my spiritual soul.
I prayed and fasted for that relationship to last.
Pray. Oh, what are his frat brothers? You know.
Uh-oh.
How did you get to a point where you was able to be in a relationship with a Kappa? Because that was not a short relationship either. It was dramatic, but it was not a short relationship.
Child, that was the epitome of toxicity.
A whole fucking
relationship.
Love and Hip Hop before Love and Hip Hop.
Oh my God! Before Love and Hip Hop was a thing. Before toxic was a thing, we was toxic. This man had me cooking for these Kappas. And you know, Shangri-La, you know, when I cook, I don't cook no small, simple ass meals.
Everybody gets it.
Girl.
Right.
Had full ass attitudes. I'm like, don't bring these red bitches around me. Fuck them. Fuck your fraternity. Fuck you. You gonna cook? No, bitch. Fuck you. Kill yourself. Like, this is the type of relationship.
Because I remember it was 1, 2 o'clock in the morning one time, and you, because of course I'm up, and I want to say you was texting me because they got you in the kitchen frying fish.
Fried fucking fish.
1, 2 o'clock in the morning.
And I was asleep, mind you, and he woke me up, baby. Can you come fry some fish? No. Fry your own fish. No, but you make it so much better. And what do? I wake up and fry fish and fry some fucking fish.
For him and some Kappas.
Right. But see, so again, I was in therapy at that particular time.
Right.
So my therapist was telling me that I need to work on forgiving the organization.
Mm-hmm.
For that one person.
So that exactly. That was what I was working on. So he caught me at a moment where I was processing on working on myself, on how to forgive the organization as a whole. Because I took my whole anger out on the whole organization, throwing Kool-Aid on people who got on Kappa.
Yes, she did. They walked up in her house. For my audience, for my listeners, a Kappa walked up in her house.
Wasn't my house, it was his house.
Oh, his house. And she threw Kool-Aid on the man's shirt. Mind you, it was our white shirt, our white line shirt.
With purple Kool-Aid.
Just crazy. But then he walked in, because I think you had, but you always gave the disclaimer though. You didn't want none of that chanting and all that call and
No,
so
I
did
didn't.
he?
Like, cause I was like, seriously, I was in
Because
therapy,
you would
like,
hang up on me. If I would do my chats and stuff on the phone
with a
with you would hang
heartbeat. I
up.
had no problem. You yelled me, I hung up on you and wouldn't talk to you for days. Didn't care.
I'll do my chat.
I can't. Zero fucks given, baby. But the thing is, you did that shit on purpose, Marquis. That's what you said.
It was so funny to me because I cannot believe this girl is really this crazy about this organization. Like, yeah,
And you still didn't know the backstory.
I did not at that time.
Still didn't know. And the only reason why I didn't tell you at that particular moment was because I was still dealing with it.
Of course.
So I couldn't talk about it.
Of course.
Like how it's easy to talk about it now, I don't care. But that particular moment, I couldn't talk about it without getting angry or having some hostility.
And did he seem like a safe space? What made you open to dating him?
Huh?
Did he feel like a safe space? What made you open to dating him?
I'm not gonna say he was a safe space. I think he was just a safe choice.
Okay.
First choice. I mean, take that back. First choice.
Okay.
Because like I said, when we first started talking, I didn't know he was a Catholic. And I told you, I didn't know.
Right.
Until I went to his house and I saw this Catholic shit in his house. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Oh my God.
Right.
PTSD, I'm finna die. He's finna rape me. And I was like, oh no, wait. Again, therapy. No, he's not.
Right.
He's not the organization. He's not that person. Let me, because at that particular moment, he never gave me. Yes. Sorry. He didn't do anything to me at that particular moment to say that he was going to put any type of harm on me.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So when I know that he wasn't going to put any harm, I was like, all right, let me open up little by little. And again, the country girl in me, you know, you want me to cook, I'm hungry, I'm going to feed you. Because that's the country girl in me. That's what I was taught to do.
Absolutely.
You're free, and I know how to cook. I'm going to feed you.
Right.
You know, you want this particular food. I don't know how to cook it, but guess what? I got a grandma that know how to cook it. I'm gonna call my grandma, and I'm gonna ask her how to cook it. And I'm gonna learn how to cook it. So therefore, that's how it was.
Right.
So I gradually opened up to him. It wasn't like, all right, here I am, full blown, boom, but it was a gradual open up. And that's how we ended up being in the toxicity that we was in. I know. I'm gonna show you.
But there was a good period where he was very supportive, or no?
He had his moments. I'm not gonna say it was all bad, because it was not all bad.
Right.
We had some good moments. We had some bad moments.
Right.
That's the frat brother, you know.
Stop it.
What would you say was your biggest lesson in that relationship?
Don't do girlfriend shit. Don't do wife shit for a man that's just a boyfriend.
Talk about why that's important though, because a lot of women do that.
A lot of people exactly. Like a lot of females understand. You feel like you gotta jump off the boat and do like, okay, let me cook, let me clean, let me do this. No, fuck that. You gradually work into that. Let him earn you being a wife. You know, I'm sitting here literally cooking full course meals for him and 5 other niggas in this house that I don't even fucking like.
Right.
Why am I doing this for somebody that I end up having to fight another bitch about? Because you cheated on me with another female.
And had you thinking nothing was going on.
And you sit here telling me, oh, she's just a friend, and this bitch can't cook or clean.
But what got me was how, had you thinking nothing was going on, allowed you to fight this girl.
Twice.
I remember one time you called me, it was at your job. Twice he allowed you to fight
Had her pull up at my job with children.
And the whole time, he really was dealing with her. But what got me was, what kind of woman is she that she then turns around and could believe whatever he tells her, and he
a silly ass rabbit like,
and they get married.
Like I was,
and they got married.
Got married.
This man got your ass whooped. You got your ass whooped because of this man twice.
Because I kicked your ass twice.
And stuff, and you married him.
I threw a whole sensory table at that girl.
Man.
I threw a whole sensory table at the girl. Didn't even know why I got the strength. I felt like Hope picking up that sensory table.
But isn't it crazy how life turned out? Because then they get married.
They get married.
You planned the wedding or helped plan it or something.
Sure did.
So that, talk about growth. But what got me was
when I tell you the growth is real.
But what got me was when, and this is a whole different show because I know we have a different opinion about this, the prenup. She came to you about the prenup.
How you come to me?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna kick your ass twice. You come to me asking me should I file this prenup. Baby, that's your business. This ain't got nothing to be. I'm just here to do the wedding.
I would love to know her history. Because how could you come to a woman? You was a side piece for a while. You now were
for a very long time. You even ate the food that I cooked and asked me how to cook it because he told you that was his favorite.
Correct. Like you're coming to this woman who whooped your ass over this man, and you felt comfortable coming to her for advice, coming to her for help planning this wedding, coming to her for advice about the prenup. Like what?
I tell you one thing for certain, two things for sure. I would never fight over a man again ever in my life because what's the point? What are you winning? You're not winning anything because only person that's winning in that situation is the man.
What I hated though, because of course, being with you and we're frat brothers, me and him would have a lot of conversations, sidebar conversations.
And I knew nothing about it until later on after me and him stopped talking. You told me about it.
Yeah, we would have all because at that time, AOL Instant Messaging was very big. So we would have a lot of our conversations there. And that's how he became one of my favorites. That's how I really wanted the lab because of when our conversations, how he spoke of you, it was just so amazing. You would want a guy to speak so highly of your, a close friend. So it pissed me off to find out that the whole time I'm thinking this girl is crazy and she's one of those fatal attractions. But the whole time he really was dealing with the crazy hoe.
Really was dealing with her. Like you legit in a full-blown relationship with me and her. You telling her that I'm a cousin. The way he told her, I think I was a cousin or something like that. Told the girl I was a cousin that came. Girl, that's basically my cousin come over. I think at one point in time he even told her that I was a silhouette or something.
Yeah. Like you was another nigga. For those who don't know, a silhouette is the wife of a Kappa. So he got her thinking you were a whole different, and she understood because she was AKA, if I'm not mistaken.
Exactly.
So she knew what that meant. So she thinking you attached to a whole nother Kappa, not knowing, but you damn near lived with the man.
If she was smart and looked around the house, my son's picture is everywhere.
Yeah.
Me and this man got pictures all through the house. So if you was smart, you would look.
She really was a kept woman.
Over his bed was a picture of me, him, and my son over his bed. He might have took it down because he just that conniving of a bastard.
But he had multiple rooms in that house, so he might have took her to a different room.
He might have took it to another room. He might have never took it to the master bedroom because he had several different rooms.
Yeah.
He used to work for the Lightning.
I was going to ask you if he still worked for them.
I don't know. He works for, I think, Las Vegas.
The Raiders?
The Las Vegas Knights.
Hockey team. So he lives there. He doesn't live in Florida no more. Oh, okay.
So you want to move? No, bitch, fuck you. Kill yourself. So
then you go, at some point, another Kappa, who I did not care for at all.
He did me. Now, I don't, when it comes to him, I can't even give you an explanation about him.
Okay.
I legit feel like he was just a rebound.
Okay.
I legit honestly feel like he was honestly a rebound. Because he's not even the type of that I would even go for at all. He wasn't that tall. I like him light skinned personally. He was a darkie, darker than dreads.
I remember he used to always be doing his dreads, yeah.
Always did his hair. Wasn't the cutest thing. He actually was your type. Oh. He actually was your type. Ugh. 6'2", 6'3"? He might have been like 6'6" or something like that, but he really wasn't my type. But I honestly feel like I again was trying to give the organization a chance.
Yeah.
And the whole time in my whole entire face, Marquise is right here. That's the organization's chance right there. Is my friend Marquise.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing in this world I've told Marquise everything about him. Now, granted, some things we didn't agree on, but that's okay because that's what friends do.
Correct.
But he's never taken it out on me.
Mm-hmm.
That, and truth be told, you were the reason what kind of brought me back around to your organization. It was you.
Give him a chance, yeah. Because there are some really good people. There are some really good people in the organization, but I can't stand a lot of the bastards either. But let's be clear.
But you and your other one that was in the book, him too. That's the one I just showed you. Yeah. She know him too.
Really?
You know, she I met him a couple times.
Oh, okay.
You know, we done been a couple parties together. Yeah.
You know what story just popped in my head has nothing to do with Kappa. You remember that time you was, I don't know if he's in a relationship with him, but I know y'all was about to do what it do.
Rubbing his eye like he don't want to say.
And you said that you ran from it.
Marquise, and why are you bringing that up?
And I was like, Zandra, what do you mean you ran? I'm thinking, I'm a little free, so I'm thinking, role play. I'm like, oh, that's cool. What game y'all was playing? Y'all asked Thomas something. You even ran under the table, like your grown ass run under the fucking table from this man. Why are you over there if you didn't want to experience that?
I wasn't ready.
But Zandra, you didn't know before that night what you was gonna be getting into?
No, I wasn't ready.
Never sat on it, never sit on their lap, never touched.
No.
I thought, and then it was turning him on the more you kept running from him.
Oh my gosh, like he was legit chasing me. I made it even scarier. I was like, I'm gonna die. No, he's gonna puncture my uterus.
Oh God. So
that's how I felt.
So Shangri-La, what is the best lesson you've learned from a relationship that is no longer in your life?
Never have a baby by ugly nigga. No, that's not. That's
Shut up.
My best advice: believe nothing that is told you. Do your own research. If you want to find out, but I'll never believe anything else that a man tell me.
Mm-hmm.
So man told me.
You believe all men lie?
Yeah, I'll never believe it's all a lie until I see it for myself.
Okay.
Complete 100%. Never will. Oh, I don't know her. None of that. I'm not going for it no more. Let me find out.
Right.
It took a long time. It took a lot of work, but just like this, I'm never fighting over a man no more. It's too much. It takes a lot out of you, and for what?
Right.
To end up not together. To end up him and her together, or whatever the case may be. It's just too much.
Are you open to finding love and being married and having that whole situation, or no?
I feel like eventually, but right now I have a toddler. My daughter's 3, and I'm just not open to exposing her to other men or even like that. So when I'm free, if I'm not putting a man before my friends or my family at this point.
Right.
When I'm not doing anything, I'll take the time out to spend some time with you. But 6 days a week, I'm a parent.
I know that's right.
So
I'm a parent.
My one day I'm free.
Yeah.
If I'm not doing something, Dan don't need me. My grandma don't need me. My aunt don't need me. I might have some time for you.
Right.
But I really don't.
Right.
It's not the first thing on my mind at this moment.
I think that's important.
Listen, truth be told, I'm not even gonna lie because you know me, Marquis. You know who I'm with right now.
Right.
He came into my life. I wasn't at the point where I wanted to be in a relationship.
Yeah, that's true.
I wasn't like, because you even said just relax. You even said that.
Mm-hmm.
But he made his intentions known from the very beginning and was very persistent and was like, this is who you are to me. And this is what we're going to do. And it's 3 years later and we're still together.
And I think that's important because I got tired as a friend just seeing you get your heart broken. Whether it's Kappas, whether it was, your baby father or anyone else I know. I just got tired of you.
Don't listen. First of all, don't ever bring the devil up. Don't bring the devil.
when you love someone, you know you never want to see them hurt, especially when they're going through situations you can't make better. You can't take that heartbreak away for them. So when you came around some nigga, and I'm just like, oh girl, please just take, you know.
Right. When I told you about him, you were like, no, just do what you do and go about your business.
But you said something very important. He was intentional. He was intentional and he was consistent with it. And I think a lot of men are not like that.
He was intentional from the very beginning. He told me at the very beginning what I was to him, what we were going to be, and where he wanted this to be. And he has been very persistent from that point forward. We've had our moments. I'm not going to lie. It hasn't been all roses and it has been all roses and everything from the beginning.
Right.
But we worked through it. Now, granted, you know I'm not the easiest person.
You could be a little stubborn.
But he deals with that. Like, you know, I have my moments where I can crab up and be like, you know, I don't care about anything, anybody.
Right.
And but he knows how to break down that wall and be like, listen. You know, he knows how to grab my attention. He knows how to say, hey, babe, you know, be like, listen, this is what's going on. And I have no choice because I respect him and I love him and he loves me, but to acknowledge and respect that what he's got going on.
Correct.
Because, you know, my mindset a long time ago was, baby, I went to Florida Agricultural Mechanical University looking for my Dwayne Wayne. Because, you know, I really felt like I was with him.
But, you know, I think okay, I'm not gonna do this. For me, it gives me joy because this man truly brings out a light in you. You have texted me when you have been mad, sad, depressed, angry, and we know the things you've been through. You know, when you talked about that stuff, Animal has seen your tears. That's not a joke. And
it's not.
You know, we've both been through a lot of things in life, but specifically when it comes to matters of the heart, that is something that you've had a lot more experiences than I have. And so to see a man come into your life that can break down those walls, that knows how to manage your thoughts and your emotions and don't make you feel less than for having them. Because sometimes we as men, not me, but a lot of men can make a woman feel like she's crazy for having these thoughts and emotions, like she should be ashamed or like it's her fault. But he tries to work through it with you. That talks about his character.
He does.
And his
he
patience.
Definitely does. Like, I get to a point, like, you know me, Marquise, like when I get upset, you know, I can shut down. I can do all of that. And I've told him plenty of times because I want him to feel any type of like, hey, I'm in a mood. I'm getting ready to shut down. So if you don't hear from me for a couple of days, don't think nothing of it. But because he's the type of person that he would not let me shut down. He forces his way through, which is somebody that I needed. And I didn't know that I needed until I got it. He forced his way through my barriers where I'm thinking like, I don't want to talk to because you know me. I get to the point where I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to deal with nobody. Fuck the world, fuck everybody. It's just me and my son against the world.
Absolutely.
If it ain't got nothing to do with my baby, I ain't want nothing to do with it.
Right.
You know, but he knew how to break through that. You know, he knew how to calm me down and be like, listen, this is what's going on. This is what you're going to do. And this is what we're going to do as a unit, you know? And I respect him for his grown man level for doing that, you know?
Absolutely.
So I may not have found my Dwayne Wayne in college, but I found my Dwayne Wayne.
Hello.
Oh, my shot.
You so silly. Okay, so I love that story for when you was in the grocery store and this Kappa walked up to you like you just need to be blessed that he's even giving you the time of day talking to you.
Like, who are you?
That was so funny to me.
Who was he? Like, go away.
And
I was with my person at that time.
Yeah. I thought that was so funny. And then I guess his profile, one of his other brothers came over, was trying to apologize to him.
Yeah, it's like apologizing, like, I'm so sorry that he acts this way. The man was really telling me, like, oh, I'm a Catholic. You supposed to be with me. Ew. That's gross. I have my person. I have my wizard Kelly. I don't need nothing from you. Go away. And I mean, literally pretty much chased me out the grocery store to my car.
Yeah,
I don't know why y'all cappers bother me. Y'all
followed you to your car and everything.
I don't know why y'all cappers bother me. Y'all better leave me alone.
Which relationship amongst the D9 was your favorite? They're all exes, but which one would you say was your favorite? You had the most fun with?
I can't answer that because I don't. Because now only person that pops up in my mind is my person.
Is the current person.
Because like I have a ball with him.
Yeah.
You know, so like no one compares to him. Like every time I look at all of my previous relationships, like none of them compare to him. Like I can be my genuine, corny, lame self that I am.
Right.
Like he understands my Disney obsession, hence the ears back here behind me. He like I live. Here's a story for you. I legit was upset, and Shangri-La could tell you. I'm talking about hot because it was some ears that was on sale. Well, they weren't on sale, but they were brand new ears that just came out. And no, I tell you, no lie, an hour later, they were sold out, and I was hot.
Wow,
hot, so mad. And like I went to go look for them, and you know they have these resellers that purchase the stuff and resell. You know how it is. So the ears were like $30. They had them on. They purchased them and bought them, and was trying to sell them for like $150. And I was literally butthurt about this, like legit hurt.
I can imagine.
I mean, seriously, like hurt. Like my spirit was broken. Like these are my ears. Like I collect ears, literally. Like look at these. Look at this.
Sure, I know.
I collect ears, and it's like 5 more on the way in the mail. You know, like I collect ears. I sent my person a picture. I was like, babe, lovey. These ears are gone, and I want them. And I was like, this doesn't make any sense. My babe said, you know, I'm going to learn how to make ears just for you. You know how much that did to my little spirit? I know he was joking, but you know how much that did to my little spirit? Because he said he was going to learn how to make ears just so I won't have to go through having to sell out for
that again. Absolutely.
Because
That's true.
I was legit hurt.
Yeah, you were.
About these ears. And they right there. By the way, I got them. But for him to even make the concept of I'm gonna learn how to make ears just so I can make you some ears, babe, that meant a lot to me.
Right.
You know, and he sees the importance of the little things. Like he knows my love language. He even asked before I didn't even have to ask him. He asked me to send him my love languages. You know, the test. So he's like, send me your test. But he asked for it.
Okay.
Because he thought I didn't take the test, so he was like, "Here's the test." And you know, and you really supposed to take it like every like couple of years, so that your life change. So he was like, "Retake the test."
Right.
And I retook the test, and it did slightly change, but the main thing was still quality time. And he sees that, and he does his best. Like I granted, he works a lot. He works a lot, but he does his best to try to be there for me.
Absolutely.
So like that, him saying, "Oh, let me learn how to make ears," because the ears were sold out. That's the little things. So that's what I'm saying. I can't sit here and say out of all who I've dated, who was my favorite, I can only go with him because of the fact that no one compares to him. Because like we laugh, we joke, we clown, like I legit can be corny as I am with him, and it doesn't make him no difference.
Right.
So, my person is everything. Thank you.
So, we're going to end on another game.
Chakra.
I'm ready.
This is Marry, Kill, Shag.
Michael B. Jordan, Shag. Yes. Usher, Shag. No. Oh, you. My bad. You. My bad. Okay, go ahead.
Bless
you
your
answer the question. My bad.
bless your heart. Bless your heart. So the first one for you.
Usher, yes.
Hush. I'm not even gonna put him because I know the answer. Listen.
Listen, let me tell you. I asked my person for his birthday if he want to go on a cruise. I go to Las Vegas.
I want to go to that residency so bad.
Marquise, you already know I want to be there.
Oh my
God! Because he's selling his backstage pass for like $1,200, like $1,600. I want that.
Yeah, that'd be a dope experience. Because the way he with his fans, I want. Yeah.
Marquise, come on now. I asked him if he wanted to go to Vegas or if he wanted to go on a cruise. He said he wanted to go on a cruise.
You asked me if you wanted to
I did. I definitely
Wouldn't that
did.
be crazy if he surprised you for tickets to Vegas?
Listen. We on a podcast.
She gonna propose to him.
What? Wait. I have all your babies. I don't even want no more kids. Give me all the kids.
Hello.
Put kids anywhere you want to. Because, baby,
listen.
You give me other tickets.
Okay, so the first one is...
It's for me or for her?
Both.
Oh, for both.
Trey Songz, August Alsina, Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan smashed all day.
Yeah.
That's Killmonger with his old ex. Listen. Michael B. Jordan is smashed.
Yeah, I'm going to smash Michael B. Jordan. So.
August Alsina.
He got to go.
I don't know. Between him and Trey Songz, I don't know. Because I don't too much get into propaganda, but
August ain't ugly, but Trey.
August ain't ugly, but they both need cheeseburgers. They both need cheeseburgers. Like my man a little thicker than that.
I wasn't even thinking about that. I forgot about that.
I like my man a little thicker than that. And they both need a cheeseburger. But Trey Songz a little thicker than August Alsina. But I respect August Alsina for what he did with his niece and everything, taking his niece in.
And I love his skincare line. He's making he's diverse.
So, okay, let's do this. So we're gonna do it. I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna marry Michael B. Jordan. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna smash August Alsina.
And kill Trey
Songz can hit it.
Because I heard he a woman beater anyway, but that's not my business.
Right, but see, I fight though. I fight.
Right.
So what's up? We could box in this bitch together.
Okay, how about this one? LL, Method Man.
Oh shit.
Ghost from Power.
Oh shit.
You start down.
LL got to go. I don't even care about LL.
Fuck you, bitch.
Ghost and Method Man.
Bitch, Method Man, I'm marrying because he like the older he get, the finer he get. Okay.
He's like a black Benjamin Button. Like he looks younger than he
get. The older Method Man get, the finer he
get. Because he looks younger than he did in the damn 90s.
Big facts.
I can kill Ghost of Power. I've seen him in real life.
I have too. But that's another part because he's an alpha, so I would.
He is.
Yeah, you see how confused I am right now?
See, that's not a good one. I don't like that one.
Let's try this one. Dwayne Wade, Chris Paul, Mello.
Mello, I'm smashing.
Mello like Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah,
we were talking about Ball. I had to make sure he was talking about LaMelo.
You talking about Carmelo Anthony?
Oh no, not the ball boy. Carmelo.
Okay. We was literally just talking about Carmelo Anthony.
We was
we literally was just talking about Carmelo Anthony. So we was watching the Sierra video. What was it? What the video that he was in? I bet you that he was in.
Oh yeah.
He had the braid. We was just talking about him. So I would smash Carmelo Anthony.
I would probably marry.
I would marry Chris Paul because he just seems like he has a more stable type of.
I would marry Dwayne Wade. It's like the support and like how supports.
That's what I'm saying. Like between Chris Paul and Dwayne Wade, they can mix between smash and pass because they both had that type of stability where they would be like, I support you 100% in your endeavors because the way he supports his daughter,
right.
The second daughter.
Right.
The first one. It's the first. Right. There. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The way he supports her is there for her and the way he supports Gabby. I like that. But also the way Chris Paul, like when they like snapped on his parents and his wife and his mom.
Oh, I love that.
You know what I'm saying? Like he literally he didn't care about a fight. He didn't care about none of that.
No.
Like you came for his family.
Correct. I don't give a damn about this.
You know what I'm saying? And I like that. I like this. It's the protection because for one, as Black women, we don't really get that much protection. So to see two Black men protect their family the way they do, I respect that.
Do you watch Housewives of Atlanta?
No, not as much as I used to.
Okay. Let me see.
I got exactly chilling.
I'm trying to think of a good one.
I got one for you when I get back.
Okay. Okay, I got one for you, Shangri-La. Future, Lil Wayne, the Kanye West.
Oh man, they all bad. You know what? Nah, Wayne. I would marry Wayne. I would smash Future, not kill Kanye.
Okay. How about Kanye, Trump? What's that bastard's name? Kanye, Trump, or God, what's his name? Hell, what's the damn quarterback? I say him. The man that the bastard
Russell
Brady.
Wilson?
Who?
Oh, Brady? Oh, I thought you meant Russell Wilson.
Oh no. Trump.
Ew.
Listen. Trump,
You should have heard the
Kanye.
last one.
What was the last one?
Trump, Kanye, or Tom Brady?
Tom Brady.
Marry, kill, swag, fool.
Marry Tom Brady, kill the other two.
Man, God, yeah.
So you ain't gonna sleep with nobody?
No, fuck them all.
Not Kanye, not Trump.
Nah,
neither
die.
one. The last one was Kanye, Wayne, or Future.
Wayne who?
Lil Wayne.
Future can die. Fuck him with his toxic ass. I don't want no more toxic men in my life.
Kanye ain't no better though.
Kill them both. Kill them both.
Okay, you got one.
But see, like, again, Wayne is another one that protect Black women too.
Yeah.
Because his daughter and even though him and Toya not together, he
does what he need to do for.
He stands up for Toya too.
You've never heard baby mama drama about none of his
ever.
Not
so
one.
Again. But you've heard plenty of baby mama drama from Future.
Plenty.
Oh God, yeah.
Future make sure to keep it going.
You got something for me?
You ready?
Yeah.
Vivica Fox, Nene Leakes. Look, you already thinking.
The wheels is turning.
Beyonce. Look, he got to think because I know my friend. I know him. Let me take my shot.
Oh, that last question did it for me. That shot had to go.
So I'm going to, and I love all of them. Oh my God.
That's why I picked them all.
I'm going to marry Beyonce.
Okay.
Fuck Vivica and kill Nene.
Why?
So for me, Beyonce, that's a level of support. I love how she is very diverse in the fact that she can be a freak in the sheets, but she's a businesswoman. She's a mother. My mother-in-law would be cooking the fuck down because her mama Tina loves to cook. So I'm be at my mother-in-law house a lot while you on tour.
And she's a business and real life. Like you have not seen them.
Absolutely. Just very supportive, very supportive. And Vivica it's Vivica. What Black men never had a day for Vivica? She still look good. She look like she's a good time. She thoroughly makes me. I enjoy. Yeah, I just love everything about Vivica. Nene.
Got another one.
Yeah. Okay. What's another one? Who?
Nia Long.
Okay.
Regina Hall. Angela Bassett.
Oh.
Regina Hall. Short.
Sleep with Regina. She's like she's like mother. She's like a mother to me. But I'll say marry Angela and kill Neil Long.
Okay.
And that's hard because, but
but that's the point of these, right?
Yeah, but I keep that order.
I got another question. See, you done asked all the questions. Now it's my turn to ask questions.
I'm ready.
So you've known me for a long time.
Uh-huh.
From where I've been to where I am, I've completely changed. I'm a different person from where I was when we first met.
Correct.
Knowing where I am, where I've been, and where I am now.
Mm-hmm.
Who I'm with right now.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you see that going?
Marriage. Huh?
That's it for me? You think he's it for me?
I do. I think this is the first person that you've been with that, like I said earlier, you guys fit each other. Well, no, like I said earlier, how he's able to manage your emotions and your thoughts, and it's like he loves you, flaws and all. Also, I think that you guys fit each other like a glove. When you have someone that you can fuss, fuck, inspire each other, have hella fun, I think that's a dope balance in a relationship. I just see how you glow when you talk about him, when you love to post your pictures and you only show like his hand or his back. But I can also tell that
who get it, those who don't.
Correct. Absolutely. And the fact that you recognize your stubbornness, but this is the first one where you're genuinely willing to bring down your walls. You're genuinely willing to work through some of the things that niggas in the past, you've been gave them the deuces, they went back to business. So the fact that you're willing to fight and press through, I think that's also a testament to how he has elevated you.
So thank you for that. Now, like I said, it's my turn for questions. What is, because me personally as a friend, because I know how your spirit is and how your soul is and the glow that you have, what is holding you back from getting into a serious relationship? Like, what do you think is keeping you from sharing what you have to share with somebody else? Like, what is holding you back? Because I know Amanda won't do.
Right. Yeah, she definitely wanted that a lot, and so did my granddad. I think for most of my life, I never wanted to go into relationships with baggage, right?
Right.
When you are in a relationship, you guys support each other. You're supposed to love each other through whatever life deals you. But when I already feel like I'm coming with baggage and trauma, I feel like for most of my life, that's what the holdup was for me, the brokenness and not wanting to make that a burden. Because even when it may not have been mental or emotional stuff, it was health stuff. It was family stuff. And then I get to a point where I'm like, okay, I've been in therapy since 2016. I've healed. I think I'm ready. I have these goals as far as my foundation, my LLC, my career in social work. All these pieces all fall into place. And I felt like I was ready. I've been a friend with benefits for years, but I've never been in those situations. And then the rug gets taken from under me when she died. Mm-hmm. And so then I'm just now coming out of this broken place. But I feel like what's so amazing is though, I feel like this year I just came out of this broken place. And I recently just lost, biologically he was my granddad, but he's my dad. I think it's been has it been a month? It might have been a month now.
Been about a month.
About a little over a month. But I'm not in a bad place. And I've done so much growth in healing and self-awareness that I do think now I'm open to it. Mm-hmm. And I love who I am. I love who I'm becoming. So I think, and I'm now finally at a place where I'm open to it. It would definitely have to be someone who is, you definitely have to be patient. And
Definitely.
you definitely gotta be a go-getter. Because while I'm out here pursuing my goals, I need you not to be sitting at home bored bothering me.
Right. And I have to approve.
Oh yeah. Like
I'm standing Amanda. I feel that in my spirit. I'm standing Amanda.
And you have, because a lot of things that you say, first of all, you're both from Alabama, like all jokes aside. So that Alabama background has always been there, but it's even just, huh? Oh, from Georgia? Okay, that's my granddaddy's side. And then the thing is, things that you say, how you will talk to me when I'm trying to have a pity pot, or I'm like, fuck the world, or I'm out of this, or, the way you talk to me, it's like, is this bitch think this, who the fuck Amanda visiting her sleep or something? Like, what the
Listen, when you sent that when you tagged me in that post that you made on Facebook of like, because, I never met your grandmother.
Right.
But I heard you talk, like, you never met my grandmother, but because we had that connection, we both close to our grandmother. So I'm, Lily B is my world.
Absolutely.
Because you had the same thing with Amanda. So that's another thing that we connected on as friends.
Mm-hmm.
So you made that post about me never meeting her. I may have never met her, but I can feel her spirit through you.
I agree. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So therefore, I know that when you wasn't acting right for your health, she would have got on your ass.
Oh yeah. I was like, fuck these appointments, fuck this treatment, fuck this medication. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So in my mind, I'm thinking, all right, Marquise, I understand you upset about whatever you got going on, but your health is more important. You know what I'm saying? Right. So therefore, I'm going to get on you about your health. And I have no problem fussing at you about your health with no questions asked.
Right.
Because I went through it, JB, being in the hospital several times.
Yeah.
So therefore, I'm not going to let a close friend of mine, I saw my son laid up in bed with tubes all through his face and mouth and everything. I was damn, I got the pictures of your scars and everything. Right. Okay, Marquis, we're not going to go through this shit again. Mm-hmm. Get your shit together. Take your medicine like you're supposed to.
Right.
Eat like you're supposed to. And fuck everything else. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Granted, Amanda might not have said it like that.
But she's still going to be aggressive with it, yeah.
Exactly. So therefore, and the thing is, you never met Lily B, but when I get in my moments, you be like, all right, Demeter. Like,
yeah.
Like, so that's why I feel like that's why I asked you that question, because me personally, not saying that you're using it as an excuse, but you are. Everything that you've been through, like, granted, I get it. I get it. You've been through. I know with your health and, everything going on, I get it. But those are excuses. Those are barriers that you've built to block for someone to come through.
I agree.
Because, you know what I'm saying? Because if that's was the case, my person shouldn't be here at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
He shouldn't be here at all.
It's like it's a way to say, it's like using it as an excuse or a safety.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I gotta go through all that shit
And I mean, you have to do what's best for you, and I'm not saying, get in a relationship. I'm not trying to say that at all.
I know what you mean, yeah.
But what I'm saying is, you're at a point in your life where you can. It's not going to hurt you to have someone to support you.
Right.
I'm not saying get in some relationship, some ragged ass stuff that's trying to take you for all that you're worth. No, because I didn't have to come down to Miami. Shangri-La gonna have to drive me down there.
Right.
Eat the whole ass with no questions asked.
Right.
And then drive Tampa with no questions asked. Again, and be like, all right, Marquise, love you.
You really would do that, yeah.
With no afterwards and get something to eat and then call it a day.
Hello.
But my point is, there's so much of you that it's just a shame to hold it to yourself. You get what I'm saying? Like, granted, as a friend, like I get the good part of you. I get the best part of you. I get the good, the bad, the ugly. I get all of that. But I'm just a friend.
Right.
A sister almost. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely, yeah.
But there's somebody else that may be able to break a separate wall that I can't get into, because they can break that intimate wall with you.
And I'm definitely open to it. I will say that. I'm not closed off to it.
But you have been, though.
Oh, I have been most of my life. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
It's just recent time that you've been open to it.
Correct. And I think now,
because like I said, if I was like you, and be here.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the thing is, and I can't say it might have been somebody that was trying to break through, but you blocked them so heavy they couldn't break through.
Yeah, I can receive that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like
sometimes we will self-sabotage ourselves.
And I mean, I'm the queen of self-sabotage. I think I try to self-sabotage this relationship.
She do. You do.
Yeah.
You know, in my head, we break up and make up all the time. And we probably ain't never break up ever.
Right.
In her head, they break up every day.
In my head.
She keep it to herself, though.
I do. I will tell you.
Hell yeah.
He'll tell me to shut the fuck up. He won't tell me to shut the fuck up. He won't tell me that.
He'll just be like, whatever.
He just be like, babe. I'm like, what? You know? Because, you know, I require a lot of attention. I require a lot of that. But that's my love language. Quality time, you know? And like, you know, acts, you know, quality time, acts of service. Those are my love languages. Like, I like to show me what you can do for me.
Yeah.
You know? And you got to think about it, being the only girl, that's what I learned. So I just think personally, as a friend to a friend, it's somebody in Marquise.
I need God to send somebody my way then. Because also one of the things,
he who finds the wife finds a good thing.
Yeah. And the thing is, I definitely have a lot of love I want to give. I have these goals and these achievements that you want to share them with somebody. But then also one of my biggest motivation through going through grief now and just this new focus is wanting to have the life that I know they wanted me to have. And that aspect is a big part of it. That companionship and that support, because even though they had their problems, they were still married. They never divorced or ever wanted to get divorced.
Yeah. Yeah, but when you told me that, I hollered.
Yeah.
I hollered because my two would have said, well, no, did they officially get divorced? I don't even know if they really finished. But, you know, because, you know, when my granddad passed away, that took a lot out of me, too.
Absolutely.
You know, that's why I was able to be, and I apologize because I couldn't be that way because they brought up the old memories for me.
Oh, no, I understand.
You know, I tried my best. I did the best I could for you, though. You know, when you needed me, when you text me or call me, I was there. I should have did more, but it brought a lot of them old memories. I mean, it's been 5 years, but, you know.
Right.
You know how close I was to my grandfather. Like, my granddad had been
Absolutely.
when my sick in the hospital, he came down from Alabama to be here with my son.
And I remember times where something was going on, you hopped in your car and went to Alabama real quick.
With no questions asked. I'm going to my granddaddy. I'll stop by Louisiana Avenue to go see Lily B. But then the rest of the way, I'm going to my granddaddy. Because my granddaddy going to tell me fuck everybody else. Because my granddaddy. That might be why I'm spoiled and difficult.
That might be why you spoiled and difficult.
We have a mutual friend that told me that I was spoiled and difficult.
I won't say difficult, but you know, you spoiled.
But
so am I. That's one of the things we had in common too, is both of us being spoiled.
Right. I'm not gonna take spoiled away. I'm not gonna take that way, but I don't think I'm difficult.
You do think you're difficult?
I don't think so.
Oh, no, I don't. You crazy. You can be crazy as hell, but I don't think you're difficult.
Because you ain't no better, because you my friend.
Yeah.
I mean, never mind. I'm ready.
She about half crazy her damn self.
I'm rude.
Oh yeah, I'm rude. She rude with.
I'm mean with rude tendencies.
Mean with rude.
Okay.
That's the mutual friend that me and her have. That's what about her.
That's what I was told. That's probably why I think she meant because that's why I'm single. I'm like, I didn't do anything, but that's fine. I'll take that.
So let me ask y'all, when you look at yourself in the mirror, you just think about yourself, what's one thing, and I'll go first to allow you guys to think about it. What's one thing that you guys want to change or grow about yourself? For me,
I'm fat no more.
Huh? No, I'm not talking about the physical. I'm talking about physical. I'm talking about something more internal. For me, I would say
I truth be told wanna I want to get rid of stuff because like I can be very, very, very stubborn.
okay.
And I mean a little stubbornness is okay.
Mm-hmm.
But like how stubborn I am, it's just almost to the point like why?
Right.
Because like I said, I didn't talk to you for 3 months.
Yeah, correct.
And I had a point to prove.
Right.
Did you prove it?
I did prove it. I won. So in my head, I proved it.
Hello.
So I feel like I'm too stubborn.
Mm-hmm.
And that comes from being spoiled too. Cause like I don't care, like this is what I want, and I know this is the right way. But I feel like sometimes I could be overly stubborn. And I wish I could change that sometimes. And I've been working on it. I really have.
Mm-hmm. I think for me, oh,
and wait, go ahead, I'm listening.
Oh, I think I'm trying to think what I'm already working on, what I still want to work on. Something like the stubbornness, the pettiness in me, I'm never going to get rid of that. I love it. I'm sorry. I embrace
going nowhere.
I have no desire. I have no desire to improve in that department.
I have no desire in my life to get rid of my petty.
Petty is one of my superpowers. I'm not changing it.
Yeah.
But I want to do better at freeing myself of people's allowing people's opinions and weight to allowing people's opinions to carry more weight than it needs to carry in my life.
Yeah.
There are people who matter. Yeah, like there are people who matter. So their opinion would definitely be something that takes consideration. You, my cousin Shanice, these 2 other friends are like sisters. That's different. But when it comes to people who, why am I giving so much weight to the opinions of people who have not benefited my life in any way, shape, or form?
Again, that's what I learned that with your frat brother, your favorite. I learned.
Right.
Like, I'm not going to give you this energy that you wouldn't give to me.
That part. Yeah.
Like, why would I give you this energy that you're not going to give to me?
I'm no longer giving what I don't receive.
I'm not going to give you the space in my life that you wouldn't give me the space in your life. I'm not going to do that.
Exactly. The same reproach that I hold people at is the same reproach I hold myself at.
You know your bay up here.
So, how about you, Shangri-La?
She need to work on being so damn nonchalant.
That might be it. Because I don't be giving a damn.
And that could make some people feel like she don't care about them.
It does. It does. I've been told that. Like, I ran people away because they be like, you act like you don't care. And I'm like, well, what do you mean? Like, I'm just not one. For one, I tell people all the time, if you feel a certain way, that's how you feel. I'm not entitled to change your feelings. Let's start there.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, no. Oh, you can't open it. Okay, never mind. I was wondering what else. Like, I'm not here to change how you feel, but I'm also not here to, I guess, baby your feelings, because especially when you ain't baby mine.
Mm-hmm.
If I say I care about something or something I like and you just disregard it, then I'm going to kind of give you that same attitude. Or either I'm just going to disappear or just not. A lot of stuff I just don't acknowledge.
Mm-hmm.
And I honestly think that's how me and her end up being such close friends.
Okay, that's good.
Because honestly, if she reminds me of another Nicole.
Okay.
Like, Nicole got that same type of attitude. Nicole can give you that I don't give a damn attitude, but when you need her,
sorry, y'all.
She's there.
Right.
And Keela's the same way. Shangri-La is the same way. I need her, she'll be there. You know what I'm saying? And me, if it's not gonna benefit me, right. I don't care about it.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's where I'm at now. Yeah. Yeah.
And like her attitude of not caring is not from a place of hatred or malice.
Is it a way to protect herself from the BS?
Yeah. I'm also one that I'm not one that really carry a lot of burdens. Like I'm not one really stress myself out. So like people with a hurricane, oh, what are y'all gonna do? I don't know. I can't stop that hurricane. So what do you want me to do?
I like
I'm
that.
not.
I like that way of thinking, though.
What can I do to change it? If I can't change it, why am I gonna stress about it?
Hello.
So
Yeah.
I've always had that mentality, like I can't stop one person from being a certain way. I can't stop you from feeling how you feel. I'm not here to really care. I'm not gonna say care, but I can't change it, so I'm not gonna really put much into it.
Right. No, I think that's, now that I think about it, that's also something I need to work on. Just not stress over stuff that I can't control, because certain things can happen, and it's like my whole day, fuck life, fuck this. Like, why am I stressing over it? I can't change it, so I just gotta push through and work through it.
I'm gonna tell you a story.
What?
I had a moment. I had a day where I really just, you know me, my kids. When I get some, when I start crying, I can't stop.
Right. Yeah.
You know, I just had one of the moments, and I didn't call you because you were going through what you were going through with your grandfather. Because, you know, I normally would call you.
You would, yeah.
But, I mean, you know, when I start crying, I can't stop. Like, I don't know what it is.
She keep crying all day.
Because I hold so much in that by the time I release it all, it's just a flow.
Right.
This day, Marquise, I don't know what was going on that day, but I literally cried all day long.
Oh.
I was driving to Walmart, and the person like wouldn't turn or something. I'm like, why you won't turn? And I just bought, and she on the phone and she dying laughing. She's like, what is wrong with you?
And what was her answer? I don't know.
I don't know.
Just crying.
And she's like, all right, friend, just go ahead and cry. That's what I'm saying. Like she has that part of her where she can.
That is so funny.
It's gonna make you feel better.
Friend. What you want to do?
Right,
you know?
right.
So it was so. I mean, literally, the person just wouldn't turn. I don't know why they wouldn't turn. I don't know what was going on. But I'm talking about, and it had been about 20 minutes that I did my last cry. And I'm talking about, I was like, why you won't turn? And it just left.
That's hilarious.
And she was like, friend, just let it out. They won't turn, friend. Why they won't turn? I don't know.
Right.
She's like, I don't know.
She was getting more and more mad, but I
was getting angry about a moment and just crying harder and harder. Like I literally had to sit in the parking lot of Walmart. And just let it out. You know, you've been through me with the moments when I just can't stop.
Yeah.
And that's for no reason.
And then it's like, for me, it's like, because I like to be there for people and encourage people, help people. But sometimes I be like, what the fuck do I say to her?
Right.
Like, I don't know what to say.
That moment, and you said because there is no reason.
Right. Because I'm trying to understand why she feel the way she feel, but like, I don't know what the fuck to say. I don't get it.
I say to myself, like, I literally hold on to so much because I have to be there for my son, for my grandma, for that. So I hold on to so much. So I literally had a moment where it's just all just the levees break, to let loose. And baby, that day, I think it was some person too, wasn't it?
I don't know. It was some JB had done did something.
Oh, Bug had done did something. My person had done did something.
And I just, man, I don't know. She'd be crying because she couldn't open the spaghetti container jar from 3 months ago. Just crying.
Yeah.
Once she starts, she think about everything.
Everything. Marcus, you done been through me with that moment.
Yeah. That is hilarious.
And like, and even to me, and I'm
she laughing
at the same time.
Lord have mercy. Well, that's it for the zone today. We are officially shutting it down. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And until next time, remember this. Give yourself the grace to accept that while some days will be difficult, some days will also be great. Try to look forward to tomorrow's fresh start.